What's up, guys? Vet Vlogs here, and tonight I'm gonna show you guys a hidden secret. Most people, when they come to San Antonio, when they come to the Riverwalk, they blow hundreds of dollars going from bar to bar. Not us. I'm gonna show you guys how to pregame the smart way. So let's get started here. I love to park at the River Center Mall. It's because of my brain injury. You guys might have noticed the last video showing my Afghanistan trip. But because of my brain injury, I often search for my vehicle for hours and hours, and it's just horrible. Now, technology has caught up with us, and I'm able to go to my navigation and look for parked car. But before, I would wander forever. So, yeah. We're gonna show you guys, I'm gonna show you guys the smart way to pregame. So most of these bars you'll go to, you'll spend between $10 and $12 for a 12-ounce beer. Well, there are dozens and dozens of pharmacies, some on the river, some just on the street level, and each one you can get a 24-ounce can of your favorite brew for about $3.50. I mean, that's twice the beer for a third of the price. And you can drink it while you're walking on the river. On the street level, it's a little different. You don't want to open it on the street level. People do, but it's not permitted. So I'm going to show you guys. I park at the River Center Mall, and as soon as we walk out of this mall, we'll be on the river. And I'll show you guys a bit of our pregame. So it's Saturday night. I came here last night. I took a really awesome video for you guys. However, it wasn't that great. Unlike my first video I showed you guys, me in Afghanistan, I made dozens of videos and deleted them. This is gonna be my second video, and I'm gonna just go with it. Yeah. So I hope you guys are ready for some awesome tips on how to navigate San Antonio's Riverwalk. So they're building a lot of stuff here. It's good. You'll see. So right as I walk out of the River Center Mall, and first thing I saw was our drugstore. So that is the key. So before we even start walking to the clubs, we'll slip into the drugstore here. And yeah, we just kind of slip into the drugstore, and then you can see 24-ounce canned beers, about $3.50. I like my Michelob Ultra, so it's $3.64. But and that's our pregame. So we come into this one, we grab us a 24-ounce, we start walking down the river, just a few steps. About the time it would take you to slam that beer, and we'll come up on our second drugstore. And then a little bit further, we see CVS, that'd be our third, and we can go up to the street level, and there's countless. Well, there's probably a dozen or more, maybe 2 dozen. But so if you go into like Margaritaville or any of your favorite eateries, you know, you're paying $12 a beer at least. So, not us, $12 for a 12-ounce beer. Okay, so we got a 24-ounce beer at $3.40. So right there, twice the beer for a third of the price. Freaking amazing. And the smell out here is just, it's A lot of marijuana. They're just smoking a blunt right there. So, yeah. And we'll kind of get on the river right now and just kind of see what we're doing. But yeah, depending on where you park. I like to park at the River Center Mall. I just told you, because it's easy to navigate. The art downtown is just amazing. I want to show you guys just a little bit of it. And yeah, they're good. You know, we got a message coming here. Jesus saves. He was out here last night too. But pretty amazing statue here. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so we'll get started a little bit here and just show you some amazing scenery. You can always jump on one of these tour boats, and they will just tell you all the history behind each one of these hotels, but behind some of the iconic landmarks, and yeah. So I kind of went off my normal path here, but that's okay. I want to show you guys, no matter which way you go, you have another drugstore. And boom, $3.50, 24-ounce can of beer. And as long as you're on the river, you can drink whatever kind of drink you want to drink. Once you go up to the street level, you kind of gotta cup it or hide it. But as long as it's not open, they don't say anything. And really, they don't say much anything. Anyways, I was actually told, hey, you can't be drinking up here. So I just walked down to the river. But that was the gist of it. Officer's pretty amazing. Yeah. And he's gonna be asking for tips, telling you he takes Cash App. And yeah, so. But at any moment, we could just jump on one of those boats. They have a ticket center right down here on the river. I don't remember the exact cost, maybe $7, $8, and you get to take a tour boat. But they have lots of different types of boats too. And I kind of veered away from the drugstores because I wanted to kind of show you guys the art, the amazingness down here. So we'll come over here to the convention center, all brand new right here. Yeah. So the drugstore's on the other side of the river there, but they're everywhere. So I'll show you guys this Gonzales Convention Center here. Yeah, just saying. And we got the Tower of America. I made a video of the Tower of America last year. I never posted it, but the neat thing is the upper level, it's just a bar. You can walk around all the way around the observation deck. The lower level, although you have to make appointments, it's a really nice restaurant, but the floor of the restaurant rotates around the whole thing. So while you're sitting there eating dinner, you get a 360 view of the San Antonio. So yeah, it smells amazing down here. If you like the way the weed smells. I mean, I kind of like the smell. So, yeah. So I want to kind of show you guys a little bit of features over here, and then we'll go back and we'll jump on maybe Alamo Street, or I'll take you guys and really kind of show you guys some stuff. But this is kind of the areas that I like to walk when I'm by myself. I love all the water features. Sarah, San Antonio River Authority, really does it amazing down here. They're the ones that manage all of the parks and the water features on the river. It's pretty awesome. Several dozen years ago, I think in the early 2000s, well, all the way up until the early 2000s, whenever it would rain, it would flood downtown and people would die. I believe it was around 2011 where they created the diversion tunnel. They bored a hole 24 feet in diameter, straight down 200 feet, and then 2 miles underneath the city, and then it comes back up on the other side. And that way, when we have high flooding, it goes under the city. But yeah, I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit. Well, yeah, it's just pretty amazing stuff. We're kind of and even though they're doing quite a bit of construction here, they still have, the river goes right through the middle of a hotel. You got some caves here, some waterfall features. I don't know how well you guys see them, but that's okay, because maybe we'll do a video all about our water features at a later time. I think our next video, we should go and show you guys how the locals party. This is more of a tourist spot. Well, actually, this is kind of the local area. We're getting a little bit away from the tourist spot, which is okay because we're not tourists. But I'm showing you guys how to live it up. I want to kind of get you guys a little view of Tower of America, you know? Fun fact, I believe it's on Wednesdays. If you are a local and you have anything showing your address, you get half price going into Tower of America. Everything's blocked a lot off because of construction, but I think it's the ladies of Texas, I believe, are doing over $1 billion, maybe billions of dollars of work on this. Upgrading downtown, upgrading the Alamo, and a lot of these things. So I've actually never snuck through this path. I don't even know if it is a path, but I mean, I see some people playing basketball. Here we are with the Tower of America here. And they got glass elevators that take you all the way up. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to walk through there, but that's okay. Because, oh, there's your glass elevator right there. We'll get us a little bit of walking here. See where the locals play basketball. And then we'll jump right back to our tour on the river. Get you guys some pretty cool looking water features right here at the base of the Tower of America, which they were upgrading when I came last year. So, hey, if you came last year, they've changed everything. If you came the year before that, you really got to see some of these changes. It's just amazing. See if you guys can see that glass elevator going up. Yeah. And we could come out here with the locals and shoot some hoops if I didn't have my camera. But that's okay, because I'm not really ready to play basketball right now. So just on the other side of the highway there, we got the AT&T Center and quite a bit of historical stuff with that. I kind of jumped off the path really quick to show you guys some more art. I mean, they're redoing everything here. Although they got a lot of pictures here of what they're doing, but we don't worry about that too much. But they just built this convention center here, and I haven't even been through this part yet. So yeah, we're doing this together. One of the big things that I was wanting to take you guys on is we're traveling the world. I have a program where I can use military flights. I already have my ticket pass, go to any military base and jump on a plane. And I was supposed to be cleared after the 18th to leave for a few months, although my dental wants me back in 3 weeks, and I have some other appointments in November. So there's only 2 flights that leave Kelly Airstrip each month. And then I believe there's one flight that leaves Randolph Airfield. This is amazing. I've never seen this. This is all brand new. And yeah. So we are a little bit away from where we started, which is okay. But if you notice, there's no people here, or very, very few. And so my first degree, water resource science, my second, my third, well, my second was liberal arts, but my third and my fourth, my master's and my bachelor's, they're all in water science. And with that, I study with the San Antonio River Authority. And this is all them, and this is all brand new. So, wow, this is pretty amazing. If we kind of look around, no quarters. That's okay, because I don't want to get wet. Nah, I'm just teasing, I'm not taking somebody's quarters. But yeah, let's just kind of check this out and show you guys what I think is awesome and amazing. So these water features are just pretty much amazing. So, and this is the entry for the Tower of America. Oh, that is not a sidewalk. That's foam in the water. I'm glad I didn't take that next step. but here it is, and it looks like maybe we could jump up top there and check it out. So let's go. Yeah. And before we jump up there, let me just see if there's some pricing. So we're at the base of the Tower of America. It's hard to see from right here, but I believe for us locals, tickets are half price on Wednesday if you can prove your address. Just Bexar County, I believe. So, but yeah, before I get too comfortable in here, let's just go. I think I would have to ask the lady on that one. So we'll just get out of here. Yeah. But this is the base of the Tower of America. Elevators, stairs. I don't think we can use the stairs, but I do believe that the fire department would, well, heck, let's go this way. No security guard here. But this is all part of the base of the Tower of America. Excuse me. Get your souvenirs. They have a 4D theater. Have a few movies, Skies Over Texas, Angry Birds, and Jungle Adventures. And they're all 4D films. Right here is, I guess if you get wet, you pay a little bit of money and it's like a tornado. You can dry off. It's just like a tornado. A hurricane simulator. 79 mile an hour winds. 78.9, basically 79. So yeah, we just kind of jumped off the beaten path, but like I said, the restaurant upstairs, you have to have a reservation, but the bar is always open. The bar and the bar is on the top, and with the bar, you also have the observation deck. So it's just a restaurant that you want to reserve ahead for. Yeah. Tell you what, we'll go back the way we came because the rest is the highway there. Oh, hey, maybe we can see the tickets right here. So the tickets, $19.95 for adults. 4 to 12, 15 bucks. Senior and military, 16. But Bexar County residents receive 50% off the purchase ticket every Monday and Tuesday until 3 p.m. So Monday and Tuesday. So scratch that Wednesday half price for locals, but it's just Bexar County residents, Monday, Tuesday, before 3 p.m., you get those tickets half price. Yeah. So if you read this, they're saying no alcohol beyond this point. So even though we are on the street level, still there's areas where we can drink comfortably. So but not on the basketball court, FYI. Stand on the brick. All right, so let's get back to something awesome. Well, everything is awesome to me. I love the water features. I love all of it. And the awesome thing about starting my vlog a little bit early, before I'm traveling the country, is when we're going to new countries, Japan, Australia, Spain, perhaps South Asia, we'll go to Thailand, the Philippines, Vietnam, all of these places, we're gonna experience them together. But this is my backyard. This is where I hang out. This is where I know stuff. So yeah, let's just start sharing. Now, we already got basically 2 beers in us. If we would have grabbed that 24 ounce there at the River Center drugstore, just right there on the river, and if we would have just walked down the river, there was 3 pharmacies within 100 yards of each other. But we wanted to get off their path. And these areas, they're well lit, beautiful areas, and I can come out here at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, Saturday morning. Yeah, just all hours of the day, all hours of the night. And I always feel comfortable. I never feel skittish. Even on the paths that are a little bit darker. Yeah, it's not scary. Now, maybe for a lady by herself, perhaps, but I don't ever feel uncomfortable. And I see ladies all the time by themselves. So I can't speak for that, but I'm just gonna say that I feel safe. Brand new apartment complexes, brand new convention center. a lot of brand new sculptures or sculptures that have been placed here. Can't tell you that they weren't built a long time ago and then moved here, but I can tell you they didn't used to be here. So, yeah. Now I think this is, now they don't have the name on it yet, but it's like a pigeon or so with its wings wrapped around the whole earth, the globe. So, oh yeah, it is in there, but you can't really read it. So, anyways, let's get back out of this area, go find something. Awesomeness. I'll take you guys over to the Hilton, and that's where I was telling you the river runs through the hotel. And this is Instituto Culture de Mexico, San Antonio. Yeah. Some awesome apartments here. These are all brand new apartments, and they got a little bar / pub right there at the bottom. And so the kids are in the water here, like that. This is the Nancy Smith Hurd Foundation Spring. And the whole thing is a little waterfall here, comes down, and it's just a nice little area to sit and get your feet wet, or your whole body wet if you want. They're playing, swimming, and it says please wade, feet and paws only, do not swim. So, yeah, I was about there. And we'll kind of walk through a little bit of it on our way back to the river. Very strong chlorine. Yeah, so this little wading park, it didn't used to be here. This was all added, and I mean, wow. I imagine when you come out here during the daytime, it's amazing because it does get pretty warm. A little helicopter tour going on there. One time I saw the helicopter tours, I think it's $50 or $60 per person, but it said 5 minutes. So you pay $60 to go in a helicopter for 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at least when you're in the military, Army, if you were me, but when I was in the Army, we'd sit in them Blackhawks or I guess you call them Chinooks, but I always got in the best seat. Well, technically, it was the worst seat because I was the private there, lowest ranking guy. But the seat that I was in, you felt like you were getting sucked out of the helicopter. Yeah, and I mean, I had both hands on my rifle because, I mean, that was the windiest seat, like everything was getting sucked out. So I didn't want to lose my nods, I didn't want to lose my rifle, I didn't want to lose any of that. But this whole waiting area is just going on and going on. You get out from under these trees here so you can just kind of see where we're at. And it still has a lot of construction going on. They've been under construction for the last several years, at least the last 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, if not more. And yeah, I believe it's the Ladies of Texas, I think. I may have got that goofed up, but it is the Ladies of Texas. I just don't know if I said their name right. which is redoing a lot of construction here. So yeah, we went from smelling chlorine to smelling body odor. And it ain't mine. But yeah, so kind of showing you guys some awesome features here. Let's see if I can kind of give you a little. We're in between the Marriott and Tower of America. If you want to pinpoint us, Marriott, Tower of America, and the big green building, or PNC over there. So I just want to tell you guys, I'm really, really glad you guys are with me. And together we're going to make something awesome. I figured out how to make it where you guys can leave comments, so please comment. And if you want to comment on my last videos, you're welcome to. I didn't even know I had to do something strange. So what I had to do was I had to take it off kids mode. So it said, yeah, as if you have it open, if you have it where kids are recommended that they can watch it, then they can't leave comments or so. So right here's the Hilton with all the green lights here. And let's try not to get run over because Saturday night we got quite a few people that are a little bit drunk and not paying attention to the guy vlogging, especially because he got a black t-shirt. And I'll take you guys and I'll show you guys this beautiful art feature. Get across this road. Now this year is a lot better than the rest as far as the little scooters go. A few years back when they first introduced them, there were scooters laying everywhere. I mean, you couldn't even walk because scooters were laying everywhere. And now they cut them down. There's not near as many of them. But if you wanted to, you just jump on a scooter and depending on which app you put on your phone, the Bird app, you just touch it, put your credit card in, and then yeah. We got to take a look at this. Wow.
Oh, no.
Trying to get those.
Thank you.
What's your handle again?
Snakeman.shtx on TikTok.
Okay.
How you doing, guys?
Doing pretty good. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you too, brother. Thank you.
Got a few snakes right here.
Yeah, they're real. They're all real. There's three of them now. They don't bite.
Is he shedding or he part albino?
That one's about to shed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. God
Nice
bless
to
you.
meet you, man. Yeah, we'll see you tonight, man.
Thank you. Can we touch it?
yeah, I'm not the greatest. I'm not real big on snakes, so. But all over, you got musicians, you got playing music, you got singing, tap dancing, a guy that likes to spin on his head, if I can never find that video. And yeah, if you get tired while you're down here, just lay down and take a nap. But yeah, no matter where you're at, just lay down, take a nap, and you are good to go. You're refreshed. Not really, I mean, but they do it. A lot of people just live on the river and they just sleep here. So, but the pregame, find a pharmacy, grab you a 24-ounce beer under $4, and then with that 24-ounce beer, it's like you have two $12 beers in your system already before you go. So, boom, you get two of those, and boom, it's like you just saved yourself $48. Yeah. So some of these boats, they all have like the tour guide on there. He'll tell you stuff. But some of them, it's mainly for drinking. You get on there and you drink while they go. Some of them, they serve your dinner. It's like a restaurant. You eat while they're driving you around, which, yeah. And then some guys like to just go solo, you know? No passengers. I don't think you get that many tips that way. Last year, they had these tents all the way up and down the river, and you could not even walk. It was so uncomfortable. Now it's pretty awesome. It's they're not all the way up to the river, and you got to squeeze by. But you get to see some of our local artists in action there, and a little bit of what she does there. So you guys leave some comments, and if there's anything that you guys wanted to do downtown San Antonio or anywhere around San Antonio, Austin, a lot of these little areas, I can take you guys around and show you guys. Hey, again, I just got a giant whiff of some pretty nice smelling ganja. I mean, this ain't like that dirt weed that was floating around when I was a kid. But if you walk in the right area long enough, you get a little contact high. Okay, so this river feature right here, this is where I took a friend of mine, my best friend growing up. He proposed to his wife right there, his ex-wife. We'll just go with ex-wife because, yeah, it ain't his wife no more. But, yeah, if you want to propose, right there is pretty awesome. And then if you want to get a divorce, the courthouse is right down the road. So boom, you can propose, go to the courthouse and say, hey, you know what? I cancel this. Yeah, and you never even have to really get married. So, yeah. So, since I'm not drinking tonight, let's go up on the street for a second. I think this might be Alamo Street up here, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll kind of show you guys a little bit. And you can go to sleep or you can just play with yourself. I mean, ugh. Guys got itchy balls. Sorry. I had to see it, so you guys got to hear it. So we'll come up off the river for a second, and here we are. So it says Shops of River Center, and there's a parking garage here. But one thing, actually, this is the side I parked on. But when you park at the River Center Mall, I've done this before. There's 2 parking garages, one on either end, and I searched this entire parking garage trying to find my truck when it was on the opposite end. I do that quite often here. So sometimes I'll, whether I'm at La Cantera Mall, whether I'm parking at the college for the second time of the day, I lose my truck. And I walk around for hours and hours, and security guard at La Cantera Mall drove me around for hours before, all just trying to find my vehicle. And yeah, thank God for parked car on your navigation now. Let's see if I can get across the street safely this time. And they have placed art all around here. Pretty amazing stuff. I guess if you see tire tracks on the sidewalk where you're standing, then it might be a good thing to let's see if he makes it. Yeah. So it has red, but hey, he did it. Why not we? No, I don't suggest that. I think when it has the red hand, you're just supposed to jump up and give it 5. Huh? Not really. So we have our McDonald's here. One of the awesome things is, so I'm showing you this beer hack for when you go to the bars. Show you the beer hack. You know, $3.50, you get basically 2 beers. And that just saved you. You know, you're either that or you're gonna pay $24 for 2 beers. So boom. That leaves money in your pocket to eat afterwards. These guys got some awesome fudge. They're in there making fudge right now, so.
It's like Corey said.
And everywhere you look, you got a pub or you got a bar, so. Hit those pharmacies first. That was the point of this video, and I skipped I skipped every pharmacy. But right here, this is one of my favorite places to come downtown. It's Be Kind Rewind, and yeah, I could hang out in there. It's kind of like a 80s, 90s theme. Just really awesome atmosphere though. And so you can get to it here on the street or you can get to it on the river. They have entries to a lot of these places both on the street and the river.
You wanna go with it?
No,
Oh.
77 tees. The T-shirt factory. Says it's closed, but it is not. So this is the ice cream place we just walked by on the river, and now there's an entry, or actually 2 entries on the ground level, sorry. And yeah, they're smoking some pretty good, pretty potent marijuana. I can't tell you it's good or not, but it's potent. Because when I walk by it, I mean, it smells potent, and I feel like maybe I get a little dizzy. But this right here is a big mirror maze, a really cool museum. You go in there and the mirrors are just, I mean, it's just a mirror maze. I mean, I guess you don't really need to explain that. And then you got a wax museum right here. You got Ripley's Believe It or Not. And
We still trying to show love. Now they understand that we are actually God's chosen people. Through all the hate that was spewed to us, we still trying to show y'all love. We still celebrate President's Day, Memorial Day. We still celebrate our favorite holidays.
So, Black Pride matters going on right there, I think. Something Israeli something. I didn't read it. I didn't want to stare. But here we go to the 6-pound cannon. Yeah, and right into the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. This is really awesome because a lot of these features and a lot of these things, they were right beside the Alamo. And they just redid all of this. So now next to the Alamo, it's kind of bare. And yeah, it's kind of okay. Here's the ones these were lined up all on the side of the Alamo. And what it does is it shows you what the Alamo looked like at different dates in history. 1793 through 1835, and then when it was updated, 18. So all of this was just right beside the Alamo, and it's all been moved over here to its own little building they created for it. And here at the Alamo, we always have some police officers with cowboy hats, like Texas Rangers, always watching this. Now, the Alamo is free for guests, but it's not open this late at night. So we're not gonna get tackled or anything, but we'll kind of, and we don't want to get in the way here, but the gates are closed here. Now, here's the sculpture of Davy Crockett. I tell you, Davy Crockett's family, the ones that are living still to this day, and a lot of family members of the people that we lost in the Alamo, they come here on a certain day of the year, and they're all recognized, and they have, it's a really nice little tribute where all the family members of the people lost in the Alamo, not all the family members, but all the ones willing to come, and then they come. So one thing I like to do is when I'm here in front of the Alamo looking at Davy Crockett, I just like to pause for a second. I just like to give remembrance. Thank you guys. So we'll kind of go on our way now, but yeah. And here's some more cannons, and pretty neat looking little cannon here. Smaller than the, okay, so this is a 4-pound cannon. And we saw the 6-pound cannons over there. And we're not gonna we can't walk too much into the Alamo right now, but during the daytime, no videos, no pictures inside the Alamo. So this is about the best we're gonna get with video and pictures anyways, except for it would be daylight. And all those features in this new pavilion building here, they used to be lined up on the side of the Alamo right here. So all the way down, there was different tables, and it showed you each year. Well, now it's all in there. Or I don't know if it's all in there, but a lot of it was in there. It seems like they were missing quite a bit, but who am I to remember all that? So a lot of construction here, and they have pictures of what it's gonna look like when it's done, which will just come back. Because even though we're gonna travel the world, this is our home. We'll be coming back here nonstop. Yeah, maybe the dust. Maybe we'll go to Vietnam and stay in Vietnam for 3 months. That's the goal. Or go to Thailand and stay there for 6 or 8 months. I don't know. The Philippines, I'm actually wanting to take you guys and show you guys education tourism. I've been studying places to get my education. Now, you guys know, well, if you guys don't know, I started college in 2017, full-time all the way up until December 2024, when I graduated with a master's degree. A couple of associate degrees, bachelor's of applied arts and science, and now a master's degree. I still have about a year's worth of education benefits left. But the program that I'm interested in, they're a little bit more difficult than normal programs, but what the programs that I've been working in, water resources, science, and technology, I've gone as far as you can go. Well, I did that in 2019 too. And I took that liberal arts while I was waiting on them to develop the new programs. But now they're actually planning on a PhD program, opening a PhD program. Texas A&M San Antonio just opened their first PhD program in education this fall. And they said the rest of the programs will domino effect in. Well, mine's water resources, science, and technology. That's at the very bottom if they go alphabetically. So I'll have a little while. But currently they have a program at UTSA called Environmental Science and Engineering. Either way, to go from master's to PhD, I'm kind of thinking it's going to take more than a year, and I have a year's worth of benefits. So if I come up 1 or 2 semesters short, that could be $10,000 or $20,000 out of pocket. So preemptively, I'm looking around at other universities across the world, and I really like Thailand. But in order to go to a university in Thailand, first I have to learn how to read and speak Thai. Oh man, this is one of my favorite museums. It's an artist store, a local artist. They make some pretty awesome stuff. Closed right now, but still. So jump back to that. So Thailand, I would have to learn to read, speak, and write Thai. Well, I looked over at the Philippines, and the Philippines, their national language is English. So all their education, all their studies, they do it in English. And so I don't have to learn anything extra, just the school. So it's about $1,100, $1,000 to $1,100 per year. So I could get 2 semesters for $1,100. So let me preemptively go there to an internationally accepted university there in Manila, and we'll get a PhD in education. And once I'm done with the PhD in education, I come back here, I start either the program there at Texas A or at UTSA, or hopefully my program will be ready at Texas A&M. And then to go from PhD to PhD, hopefully that year will be perfect. And even if I run short, well, I already have a PhD and it's not that big of a deal. So, yeah. And another thing I want to take you guys and research is medical tourism. I had some injuries happen here where the military and my insurances, TRICARE is the military insurance, Social Security, and Medicaid, they all told me, hey, if you seek help here, we want you to pay for it out of pocket, or we're going to come after you and we're going to recover that money. So now I'm thinking, okay, well, let me go ahead and while I'm there studying abroad, let's do some medical work there. You know, $35, maybe $130 a month, and I can do chiropractic services. Or my migraines, I'm thinking, you know, maybe around $200-300 per month. I could take care of my migraines. I could take care of my neck, my back, do some therapies, and maybe even jump in like a Muay Thai class, and get some martial arts training, and maybe a personal fitness trainer. You know, I can do all of those things for a fraction of what it would cost here. So, yeah, like, fraction of what it would cost here. So, yeah, so we're gonna stick with me, stick with Vet Vlogs, and we're gonna travel the world. Really excited to go to Spain. Rota, Spain is where my mother was born. So let's go over there and check it out. My dad was born, I believe, in Frankfurt, Germany. So yeah, let's go to Germany and check it out. I get to fly military for free. But like I said, there's only 2 or 3 planes that leave San Antonio each month, and those go to bigger military bases. International, the other military bases like California, Colorado, and Washington, those have more international planes that leave out regular. So I jump on one of these planes, maybe have to wait a few days, maybe even a week, and then I jump on another plane and I go to another country. I was checking on it because I want to do the international school there in Manila. Well, if I want to fly from San Antonio to Manila, just to go check on everything, round trip ticket, last minute type thing, $2,800 US. Wow. But if I jump on a plane here, may take me a few days, get to Japan, I get me a round trip ticket there for less than $80. Boom. Go from Japan to Manila, work on, get my transcripts transferred, figure out what all I need to do, when I need to start, and then come back, all for $80. If I drive to my hometown, Rice, Texas, I mean, it's at least $100 in gas, and that's if I don't drive when I get there. Yeah, it's $50 to get there, $50 to get back, and then, yeah, and then when I'm there, I usually spend another tank. So 150 bucks. Well, this is 80 bucks to go all the way across the world and back. Yeah, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna live it up. I cleared out most of my medical appointments for the rest of the year, and then they threw a few more at me. So my dental, that was supposed to be my last one for the rest of the year, and they said, no, we got 3 more. So every 3 weeks, I have another dental appointment. I haven't scheduled the first one. I was supposed to schedule that on Friday. So maybe I can take off and get back here. I'm wanting to plan at least a week and a half each way. So yeah, let me prepare for a couple of weeks to get there, a couple of weeks to get back. And because I fly to one military base and I might have to wait on the right plane. But right now, because I got to be back in a few weeks, I think we're just gonna jump on any plane. You know, if we want to, we could go to Florida, and they have a plane going out just about every other day to Gitmo, Cuba. Yeah, so I can go to Gitmo, Cuba, come back. Now, when I come back, I'll just fly back to the United States to some military base. Hopefully, I can fly from that military base to another one and try to find a plane that's coming to San Antonio or Dallas. They have a lot of planes going to Dallas. There's a reserve, I think NSA something there that a lot of planes go through. So yeah, we'll just kind of check that out. And
So if you want to get another, like anything in the store.
yeah, and I'll take you guys. Thank you. Kind of dangerous, but yeah, let's. And just about everywhere you go, there's a drugstore here. This one's Walgreens, but the CVS is actually on the river. CVS definitely has beer. I would think Walgreens does too. Yep. So a 6-pack of 16-ounce Ultras, 11 bucks. Yeah, 6-pack of Bud Ice, $7.49. Okay, here's your singles, right here. $2.99 or 2 for $5, 2 for $5.50. I like Ultra. Here we go. 2 for $7 on the Ultra or $3.99. So we grab 2 of those. We go straight back down to the river, and our pregame is lit. So 2 of those for $7.99, or you go buy 4 beers for 48 bucks at the bar. So $7.99, boom, you got 4 beers in. And then when you get to the club, you can just grab one of those $12 beers and you can just milk it. But yeah, so. And this is Walgreens. The other ones more have singles. But hey, this is pretty cool because you could get you a 6-pack, you could get you 2. Yeah. And if you like Bud Light or any of the other ones, they're cheaper. Michelob Ultra, I guess, kind of popular, so. Now this right here, my mom would love this. The San Antonio Ghost Tour Bus. And yeah. Yeah, I'd love it. Well, no, these are different CBC, my church. Yeah. I'll take this one because you got the most of them. I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. So we got us a free wristband. Jesus loves me. This I know because the Bible tells me so. All right. Now, he said, you already got one? I got a bunch of wristbands. Here we go. Look. Philippians, I got 2 from CBC Church. There's a whiskey distillery there. just want to kind of take you guys downtown a little bit, and we go back down to the river if y'all want. But one thing I love is they have the horse carriage rides. It's about 50 bucks if you want to take your girl on one. I took my mom on one and my brother. I think we got all three of us on for like 60 bucks. And they take you around town, very nice, very well. The city council had voted they were going to try to do away with the horses downtown. They said it was inhumane, which I didn't quite understand that. They treat them like angels. These horses. I mean, they're amazing. But yeah, let's. I think every time I have a company, my family comes down here, we jump on one, just because it's quite of an experience. And the guy tells us a little bit about what's going on. And Saturday, let's party. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, after graduation, my aunt and my uncle came down, and they took us to Laundry's seafood house. I mean, amazing food here. A little bit pricey. If you order some wine, you know, you can easily spend $1,500 on a dinner for six. But just be careful what you order. Yeah. So whether you want to jump on a carriage, whether you want to take the horse and buggy, or you want to take a river boat, you're not going to be disappointed. We'll go up here, it's just a little less busy. All right. So pre-game it up. $7 and you got 4 Michelob Ultras. It's actually 2 24 ounces, but or $11 and you get 6 16 ounces. All right. Yeah. Have a good night. I don't know if it's you guys or if it's me, but the girls like to turn their heads for us. We got on the bin, a little oyster bar here. My doctor says I'm low on B12 and I should eat more oysters and seafood. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good night. So right here we'll see another artist. Was here last night too. But this is one of the hotels where the river runs right through the hotel. They're doing some construction over there, so they kind of have a wooden wall there. But a little glass elevator goes up, just a floor. Kind of come around here. But yeah, the river goes right through the hotel, and coming soon, it'll lead right on over to Crockett Street. And you see the guys jumping in the glass elevator there, and they're going to go up just one little floor there. And this wall won't be here. I think that's going to lead straight out to the river again. And they have all this blocked off for the construction, but coming soon, Crockett Street and Houston Street. Yeah. Lots of ice cream places, or slushies, or candy. Yeah. So if we wanted to pregame it, I mean, we just got 6 beers. 2 for $7.99, and the first one was $3.49. And basically that's 6 beers at the club. And as long as you're on the river, you can drink. Whatever you got, you can drink it. Now, if you want to go up to the street, just don't have it open. Coming up on Mad Dogs, you know, and we'd be pre-gamed up with a good 6 beers. We'd go sit in Mad Dogs. We'd get us one little beer and sip on it as long as we want. Buy a couple lady drinks if we wanted to, because we saved some money. And then we still have money to go and get us some dinner afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm not throwing my cup away.
She likes it like that. Let's go across. So San Antonio is just the most amazing everything. So we do have parades, river parades, and I videoed one of those. I've been procrastinating starting this channel. I make all kinds of videos. I don't like what I do, and you know, audio's not right, whatever's not right. But I think now we're pretty set. Let's follow that lady. Thank you. Parking as low as $5. So I parked in the River Center Mall, and 1 hour, $5, 2 hours, $10, 3 hours, $15, 4 hours, $20, 5 hours, $25, and then you go 6 to 12, and it's like 30, or like 35. 6 hours to 12 hours, $35, and then after that you got this is where I stood for the river parade, and we just saw Laundry's.
Go by Mala Fama. We got $5 drinks all night.
Thank you.
Of course.
Have a great night.
What are you recording for?
Vet vlogs. We have a little. It's like a little a vlog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Check us out on YouTube.
What's it on YouTube?
It's called Vet Vlogs with a Z.
Okay, vet. Okay, with the Z at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, instead of an S. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I just posted one of my first videos. I got blown up in Afghanistan. So I was actually filming out my window, and 2 trucks behind me had a helmet cam. So that's posted out there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I took a lot of the audio away because there's a lot of cussing, but yeah, so check us out. We'd love for you to subscribe, and you can be our first. Well, have a great night, and thank you for this.
Of course. Yeah, go by Mala Fama. Check us out. We got $5 drinks.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, we got $5 drinks, and perhaps a new subscriber. Maybe. She seemed interested. And yeah, Vet Vlogs with a Z, guys. Don't forget, Z at the end. Let's see if we can, we actually just walked by this. So the reason I'm not taking you guys in clubs though, is because it's so loud. Oh, check this out. So all the way up on the roof, you got your happening little bar there. The whole thing is just 3 levels, and you can go up there. It's pretty amazing, and it doesn't look like it's that loud up there. We can see a whole lot. I think that's actually where she was trying to guide us to. So, tell you what, I didn't want to go in one, so let's not. But that's the place, $5 beers. Or $5 drinks. She said drinks, so maybe it's not a beer. Walk in here, just get a little bit of air conditioning on our way through. That's enough for me. So I guess I was supposed to show my ID before I went in there. When you're as old as me, they don't even care. So awesome eats everywhere you go. And Howl at the Moon. This is live music, never stops. I mean, if we're gonna go in one, we might as well go there. But because we know the hack, we would be pretty lit right now. Our pregame is through the roof. And yeah, we got the Hard Rock Cafe, Fat Tuesday, sorry. And everywhere you look, there's some beautiful artwork, painting your picture, painting your shirts. And when you do your pregame, that leaves it open to getting some slushies. So I told you guys we can come in on the street and we can leave through the river. Most establishments on the river has both the street entrance and the river entrance. So yeah. And I think it was amazing I got to get you guys right off of the river, show you guys a little bit of a historical area. And you don't want to fall into the river, not because you'll drown. It's only about 2 feet deep everywhere down here until you get to the one area where they bored the hole 24 feet in diameter, 200 feet straight down, then 2 miles under the city. Yeah. But because we know the pregame hack, now we can go and spend money where we spend money. And those guys know the pregame hack too. They're walking around with their beers in their hand. Everybody stopped by the drugstore, got them a beer. Trying to remember the name of that restaurant where they give you a goofy hat and they make fun of you. I was in a wheelchair when I went in there, and man, they were trying not to get too crazy. They told my ex-wife that her hat said "my pussy stinks," and mine was something cool. But they're supposed to cut you down on everything, so. But if you're in a wheelchair, I guess they're a little nicer. Well, actually, I was in a wheelchair, but they knew my story of getting blown up in Afghanistan. If you guys saw the video from before this. If you guys didn't see the video I was just telling the lady about, last Wednesday, I posted a video of my last day in Afghanistan. Yeah, we were struck by a command detonated improvised explosive device, IED, if you heard that term. And you see how close to, I mean, there's no guardrails or nothing. So if you fall in the river, it's about 2 feet deep. But this river used to be spring fed, and it's no longer spring fed. It would just dry up every year. But it is fed by these beers. All the beer you see out here, it's treated wastewater. So all these people drinking and peeing, they treat that water and they put it back into the river here, and they always have a beautiful river. So, and wow, I got a little buzz just walking by that again. I'm telling you, some of the most potent smelling marijuana every freaking 200 steps. And yeah. So if you're a marijuana smoker, they walk and smoke it. On the river, on the street, wherever you're at, just walking and smoking. So, got some bands lined up right here for that club there. Let's try not to get run over here. I think this is the Aztec Theater. Yeah, they're all in there. They're not selling tickets right now, but they're finishing up their shows. And I think that's what all the buses were for, was for the Aztec Theater. So, and you also got the big Aztec bar. Aztec Corner Bar. So when you get done with the theater, you just walk right over, you get your drink on, and you get you a, looked like they had a 40 ounce in there, probably for 40 bucks. No, I don't know. But some crazy pricing. And again, they're redoing a lot of downtown, and it's gonna be pretty amazing when they get done. And we'll come out and we'll shoot some more videos too. Last year when I took these videos, it was just all construction. Everything was just blocked off. Now they opened up a lot of that. Still got a lot blocked off, but they actually got pictures on the fence of what it's gonna look like. And yeah. So, he's smoking a blunt right now. The guy on the skateboard, he blew the shit in my face. I mean, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but some people say if they blow smoke in your face, it means they wanna, never mind. So, we ain't going there. Okay, so I park up there sometimes, it's kinda cool. It's kinda steep. Parking all over. I chose the River Center Mall. It might be a little more expensive than other places, but I tend to get mixed up. One thing I might mention is I believe it's every Thursday here at Lackland Airfield, really close to the house. But on every Thursday, they have a graduation. And it's like Rico's Plaza is celebrating the Thursday night graduations for Air Force. Now I was Army, so we had what we called a turning blue ceremony. And we got to walk around Georgia for a day. But yeah, like I said, you got your street entrance or you got your river entrance. So we're just gonna cut right through. We're gonna walk down and get back on the river. And right here, it's gonna tell you, no outside alcohol permitted in Rico's. But once you go up there, you're not supposed to take it up there, but check out some of these features here. Hey guys, I'm gonna get a little picture with you guys here. Yeah? Kind of quiet right now, but it looks like they've been beating the heck out of those tambourines. Let's see if we can sneak through here and get back to the river. Maybe, maybe not. We just got to walk through the maze here, and we are on the river. Yeah, show you guys a little something here. On the river again, just can't wait to get on the river again. No, I don't know. Another waterfall feature here. I mean, I think that maybe if I spent a year conducting one of those boats, piloting one of those boats, I could tell you all kinds of cool stuff about, this is where a famous movie was or whatever, but I struggle with my memory anyways, and I ain't piloting no boat. So I'd rather just walk you guys around and fumble through it. And if you guys want to come down and jump on a boat, they're going to tell you all kinds of history. It may not be true, it may be true, I don't know. You know, they're just out for a tip. He's gonna tell you, I'm surprised we didn't hear one yet. But a lot of the times you'll hear them walking by and say, yeah, we got a tip jar right here, we take Cash App.
Reservoirs are located right here in front of you, these compartments on the floor. And they like the event we end up in the water, which hasn't happened once today, okay?
Okay, so someone fell in the water once today. Like I said, I don't know if I believe them or not, but I mean, now it is very possible someone just slipped off one of these and fell in the water. Very, very possible. And like I said, that water is treated poo-poo water. So it's not treated to the drinking standard. Therefore, it's got a lot of viruses and a lot. So if you touch the water with your hands, make sure you wash your hands before you pick your nose or chew your fingernails. now we're at Thirsty Aztec Riverwalk. Just a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I think this is ice cream store, you know? Margaritas and beer. I think that's a 12 ounce. The Ultra, I like the Ultra. It might be 16 ounce, but it's not the 24 ounce we found at the drugstore. They don't advertise the pricing. They got some pretty fancy drinks here. How much is an Ultra? Just one.
$7.
$7? Is that 12 ounce?
It's a
16?
yeah, 16.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one. Okay, so $7 for a 16 ounce. Dude, we're paying $3.50 for a 24 ounce. So, yeah, twice the beer. Well, not quite twice the beer, but half the price for sure. $3.50 for 24 ounces, $7.50 for 16 ounces. But it looked like a 12 ounce, so she wasn't sure either. But it was a can, even though it looked like a bottle. And drugstores are everywhere up here. They're just pretty proud of the beer here. Okay, so this is a 16 ounce for $8. She had her 16 ounce Ultra for $7.50. He had his for $8. And yeah, if you know the hack, then you're okay, Jack. No, I don't know. But then we can go in some of these taverns and just enjoy it, you know? If you're gonna spend $8 or $12 for a beer, then you might as well sip on it and enjoy it. If you wanna slam a few before you go, grab you some 24 ounces on the river and 119 foot long. See? I don't know that I believe everything he says, but you know, that could have been pretty accurate. And I'm not trying to throw doubt in what they're doing. You know, hey, give them their tips. They know their information, I'm sure. And yeah. So over here, I think, therefore I am. But let me take you guys to my favorite area downtown. It's not a tourist hotspot, but it's even better. It's the local hotspot, King Williams area. Rich area. And I may have just walked all the way up to walk back down. I thought we were on the street, and we're not. But that's okay. One of my favorite places to go is in the King Williams district. All the nice fancy homes, but it's called a friendly spot. And it's a friendly spot. Giant movie theater type TVs, always sports game on the outside. And yeah. I mean, I thought the girl was smiling at me. He's got his girlfriend and she was smiling at me, but I think she was smiling because they were smoking a joint. I mean, I am not kidding you guys. Everywhere you go, and you could be standing right next to a police officer and they'll walk up to you smoking a blunt, and he doesn't say anything. No, nothing. And I even say, man, now my clothes are gonna smell like that. And he just laughs at me. So, yeah, see the guitar in there? Giant, yeah. Pretty amazing. A lot of this is new buildings and new stuff, and old tour guide here, old maps. Yeah, get a little bit of quiet, a little bit of no marijuana smell for just a few seconds until we walk by somebody. And then the PNC building we talked about earlier, and I'm just sitting here, I'm always walking holding one of the flyers they hand us. You know what I mean? We're way far away from that. And oh, remember I tell you, if you get sleepy, just lay down and take a nap. No biggie. So that's all being redone, and vibrant, thriving, new things coming. A lot of what I showed you guys tonight is me seeing it for the first time too. Even though I've been here what seems like hundreds of times, but probably less than 100. A lot of this stuff I haven't seen before. Yeah. Hence me getting mixed up trying to go to the street level. Like this was all blocked off for quite a bit, and then they built these statues. San Antonio, we love our art. We love our art, we love our artists. A lot of Mexican art, Mexican heritage. At one point in time, this was North Mexico. Or maybe Central Mexico, I don't know. They own most of us. Hence why we stop at the Alamo and we just take a second and we just remember. So you see they're building all these apartments again. They're just creating some amazing stuff. We're coming up on North Main Street. And I don't remember exactly, but the best taco place I've ever eaten. Like authentic, it's got the meat spinning on the stick, and they shave a little bit off and they make your tacos. I mean, it's just really, really awesome eateries around here. And quite a few of them are featured on the Food Network. Handcrafted burgers. Excuse me. Yeah, we just we'll walk over to the tower here. We'll get some nice little pictures for y'all. Yeah, so they have these red signs with the hands, and you're just supposed to jump up and give it a little air 5. Just if they got the little blue walk thing, that's cool too, but if it's red, you just jump up and give it a little air 5, right? Not really? You guys see this? And that's two buildings that look similar. I think that these apartments here are brand new, or condominiums, or. Yeah, we're having a blast, guys. This is really, really, really fun stuff. Me coming out here by myself, I'm just ready to get back home as fast as I can. You know, I'll go and I've done this countless times, but to take you guys and give away my hack, I think this is great. It's perfect. So we got E. Travis Street here, East Travis Street in North Main. I parked at River Center Mall, and I think we kind of got a little bit away from it.
Starting route to 629 East Commerce Street. Take a right on Seoul Ed Street, then at 900 feet, take a left on East Commerce Street. In 900 feet, take a left on East Commerce Street.
All right, I think we kind of figured it back out. We were pretty close. I always know. I see the big blue buildings, and I kind of position myself. You know, I parked on the roof. Yesterday they didn't let you park on the roof. Today they did. Yesterday they were only open to E level, so. But yeah, we'll kind of just start heading back, and I tell you, it's early here. 10 o'clock, 10:07, Saturday night. Okay, it's Saturday the 20th, 10:07 at night, and normally when I come downtown, when I come anywhere, I don't get there until 10 p.m. You know, it gives me 4 hours. There's some awesome partying time, and if you get there too early, it's kind of sucks, I think. But 10 p.m. is the perfect time to show up at any club, any bar, any club, anywhere. You get there before 10. You know, usually here, and I'm not saying so much on the Riverwalk. On the Riverwalk, they start a little earlier, but most of the bars in San Antonio, if you're doing karaoke, if you're doing local bands, they don't come on stage until 10 p.m. So you get there before then, and yeah, it's a little bit boring. Not really boring. I mean, we go do our pregame, and then boom, 10 p.m. we're gonna walk into something, and it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I hope you guys will take the time and just write a little comment. Let me know if I did okay. Let me know if I did crappy. I'm learning from what you guys tell me. Maybe I walked around too much. Maybe I don't know. You guys let me know, because this channel is for us. And again, I spoke about it just briefly on my last video, but my last video shows me in Afghanistan getting blown up. I was taking a video out my window, IED goes off, boom, that's at the end. But before that, 2 trucks behind me, they had a helmet cam, and you got to see it from theirs. My video goes kind of blank, but you hear all the audio. And then on their video, do what? sorry, checking that navigation. So on my video, it's just audio. But the first video, which I silenced the audio because there's a lot of cussing, and I just kind of explained to you guys what's going on. But the reason behind this channel is 21 veterans commit suicide it was 21 veterans commit suicide every day until the year 2022. After 2022, it's 44. 44 veterans take their own lives each day. And
Right on North St. Mary Street.
yeah, so
450
like, dude, he's gonna back over me because he's parked in a damn. I was still in the crosswalk. So I wanted to make a place where people can go if they're suffering from depression, if you have any kind of pain. I suffer from pain every day. Migraines mostly. Migraines, I got some neck and back issues, but my pain is physical. But a lot of my brothers and sisters from the military, their pain is deeper than surface. It's a lot of pains that you don't see. But in addition to military suicide, I also want to talk about some of the other popular, some of the professions in the United States with the highest suicide rate include doctors, police officers, EMT, firefighters, our first responders. And I like to take a little pause and just say thank you to each one of these people. You know, our doctors, our police officers, you don't give them the recognition, you know. You're either mad at your doctor or you don't like the police, whatever it is. But when we need to call someone, those are the people we call. If we have an emergency, we go see the doctor. But we're not there for them, you know. So I want to make a place where they can come and just, yeah. Let's see the alleyway there. I just want to make a place where we can all just get away for 30 minutes, get away for an hour a week. I'm gonna post a video on every Wednesday. I hope to get a few videos. San Antonio, I want to show you guys some amazing stuff. Every weekend, there's something amazing going on here. And it's not just the weekends, but during the weeks too. We have what we call Fiesta for 2 weeks every year. And so now I kind of look like I'm wandering a little bit lost, but I'm just trying to get back to the truck. And I think we're on the right track. So I'd like to post this a video every Wednesday. I'm really excited to jump on some of these military flights, and they have a lot of flights going to Europe. Perhaps once I get out of the United States, airfare from country to country is pretty inexpensive. I mean, it's almost like taking a cab. Well, it's cheaper than taking a cab around here. I'm just gonna walk it, even though there's a high fives symbol here. And remember, if there's no walk thing, you gotta give a little air five. That way you know that you seen it. Not really, I made that up. But here we are at the Dury Plaza Hotel. Speaking of haunted hotels, so my brother and my mother stayed here. There's like a little air chute, mail chute. Now you need your key to go. This is the exit anyways, but you need your key card to go in there. But it's a really amazing hotel. My brother and my mom came to visit me, and they stayed in that hotel. I had room for them, but my brother likes to do it big.
Take a right on East Commerce Street.
So he was gonna stop for me, but let's just do it anyways. That's probably not a good example for them, but we don't want to stand around waiting on the walking symbol, right? So we're near the Market Street garage, so we're probably a half mile from the River Center Mall parking. And sometimes I park at Market Street, but whenever I get ready to come find my truck, I never find it. It's like I walk around trying to find this parking garage, because I struggle with my short-term memory. But if I'm on the river, it's pretty easy to find the River Center Mall parking. Also, so they have a lot of these public parking areas, and the reason I choose not to park in some of these is because even though it says public parking and you got to pay to park there, I parked across the street from the courthouse just for a few minutes, walked in, walked back out, and they put a big old tow sticker on my window. And they gave me a $60 fine. I never paid it. I disputed it because before he was president, Governor George Bush passed a law in Texas to where if you got DV, disabled veteran license plates, then apparently you don't have to pay. Let's try this. So, sorry about that pause. So, if you got DV plates, you don't have to pay for public parking. Well, I thought it was public parking, but it wasn't. It was a private parking spot. So I disputed it, never heard anything back. But on that ticket, it says that if you don't pay this, next time you're parked in one of those spots, they'll tow your vehicle. So rather than park in one of those spots, I park in places I know is free for me, like the Pearl Brewery, or other private parking that I can just pay to park there. All right. I thought he was singing it. No. A lot of people waiting on that one. I'm not gonna. I say I'm not gonna, but I did it anyways. Pretty, well, coming back up on McDonald's, I think as soon as we walked out of our parking, we saw McDonald's. And if you are a guy, man, there is dozens and dozens of girls just walking in groups. They smile at you, they talk to you. We've ignored quite a bit. We're not just kind of ignoring it, but we greet them back and we just keep going, you know. And but if you were a single guy and you wanted to walk out here, you can find a lot. I'm just coming right here because I felt. So this is a scooter rental area. Air conditioning was amazing. Careful right here. And there's some of the scooters, and you just go in there, you rent a scooter, and you drive around on your scooter. Pretty awesome. So those are big scooters, or you can rent all of these things, these little birds. A lot of birds around, but